there's different languages. And when they sing and make music, it's even greater. Because then you don't have to listen to the words because you don't know what they mean anyway. Then you just feel the music. Whereas if you're listening to your own language, then you'll hear the words, you'll start thinking about your thoughts, and you might miss the music. So I encourage you to listen to other languages making music, because you will definitely feel something. Don't forget to have your water with you all the time, okay, kids? Very important. I always make sure I got water. I refill this puppy all the time. Pay 25 cents to refill it, yeah. I used to have a water bottle that leaked all the time. And then I, one day, purchased this cup for $1.99. No, $1.25, sorry. Plus tax, sorry. About $1.42 or something like that. And, yeah, I put it, sometimes I put a straw in there. And other times it just, it has a closing lid on top, yeah. Oh, that's an old sticker, I gotta take that off. It looks pretty trashy, doesn't it? Let's put a new one on there, how about that? Because you can always say you don't care, but remember, when you start to care about your appearance and all that stuff, the world will respond to you. It's just waiting on you. And that's about you seeing your life as it was meant to be seen, and that is something that is quite mean. Quite mean. Yeah, the thing that made you is quite mean. The thing that put you here is quite mean. It's what gave you all the DNA problems, the medical problems, the family problems, financial problems, mental problems. It gave you that. Because it could have gave you a miracle instead. But it decided you would get that. So here's here's the whole thing of the day, every second of your day, is say thanks God, thanks God, thanks God. And you're gonna go through your moments of I hate you, God, like I was today. Hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Because I called up the wonderful, I had a doctor's appointment to take care of this dang bump underneath my arm and this freaking hernia right here from the damn chest tubes. I say damn and frickin' because I'm mad as hell. I'm mad that God chose me for that path. I'm mad as hell. I was cussing at God this morning big time, saying I frickin' hate you, buddy. F you, you're the worst. Because it's true, it is. God is the worst, but God is also the best. So, what are you gonna do? God is the thing that said you can't have any other gods. God is the thing that said there are other gods. So God is the most crazy of all. God is the one that makes the other ones crazy. God makes the ones sane. God is the ones that said you will maintain or you won't. Your brain will be capable or it won't. All you're meant to do is say thank you God, 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 thank you God. Let's do 100 in a row and let's shut up everybody in our head that's saying no. Ready? Shut up everybody to the whole world. Shut up to all of you right now. Let's do what we're supposed to do. Give gratitude as our attitude so we can raise our latitude and be happy to be alive. We demand it now. We don't sit here and say, wow, I'm so sad, I hate my life, like I was saying earlier today. Instead, we say thank you, God, 100 times in a row so we can melt away all those thoughts of negativity. Breathe in and let's go. Thank you, God 0. Thank you, God 1. Thank you, God 2. Thank you, God 3. Thank you, God 4. Thank you, God 5. Thank you, God 6. Thank you, God 7. Thank you, God 8. Thank you, God 9. Thank you, God 10. Thank you, God 11. Thank you, God 12. Thank you, God 13. Thank you, God 14. Thank you, God 15. Thank you, God 16. Thank you, God 17. Thank you, God 18. Thank you, God 19. Thank you, God 20. Thank you, God 21. Thank you, God 22. Thank you, God 23. Thank you, God 24. Thank you, God 25. Thank you, God 26. Thank you, God 27. Thank you, God 28. Thank you, God 29. Thank you, God 30. Thank you, God 31. Thank you, God 32. Thank you, God 33. Thank you, God 34. Thank you, God 35. Thank you, God 36. Thank you, God 37. Thank you, God 38. Thank you, God 39. Thank you, God 40. Thank you, God 41. Thank you, God 42. Thank you, God 43. Thank you, God 44. Thank you, God, 45. Thank you, God, 46. Thank you, God, 47. Thank you, God, 48. Thank you, God, 49. Thank you, God, 50. Thank you, God, 51. Thank you, God, 52. Thank you, God, 53. Thank you, God, 54. Thank you, God, 55. Thank you, God, 56. Thank you, God, 57. Thank you, God, 58. Thank you, God, 59. Thank you, God, 60. Go until you feel your body tighten up because you're using all your air. You're squeezing all your air out of you. That's what you're supposed to do. 60. Breathe in again. Huff and puff and wish the world well. Go, cast your spell. Thank you, God, 61. Thank you, God, 62. Thank you, God, 63. As fast as you can. Thank you, God, 64. Thank you, God, 65. Thank you, God, 66. Thank you, God, 67. Thank you, God, 68. Thank you, God, 69. Thank you, God, 70. Thank you, God, 71. Thank you, God, 72. Thank you, God, 73. Thank you, God, 74. Thank you, God, 75. Thank you, God, 76. Thank you, God, 77. Thank you, God, 78. Thank you, God, 79. Thank you, God, 80. Thank you, God, 81. Thank you, God, 82. Thank you, God, 83. Thank you, God, 84. Thank you, God, 85. Some of you went to 100. Good job. Go. Thank you, God, 84. 6. Thank you, God, 87. Thank you, God, 88. Thank you, God, 89. Thank you, God, 90. Thank you, God, 91. Thank you, God, 92. Thank you, God, 93. Thank you, God, 94. Thank you, God, 95. Thank you, God, 96. Thank you, God, 97. Thank you, God, 98. Thank you, God, 99. Thank you, God, 100. Thank you, God, 101. Keep going. Thank you, God, 102 till you have no air. Thank you, God, 103. Thank you, God, 104. Thank you, God, 105. Thank you, God, 106. Thank you, God, 107. Thank you, God, 108. Thank you, God, 109. Thank you, God, 110. Good job. You're the best. Ooh, let's get excited. Let's say something new. We just said thank you to God. That's who. And that's the one that gives you the woo, pookie, pookie, peeky, boo. That's what gives you everything. That's what gave you the good moments. That's what sent me. That's what sent me through hell. That's what told me to say, shh. Listen to the silence and hear the noise. That's for all of us, not just the girls and boys. Every sound you hear is the one, my dear. It is the thing that made every ring and made every finger and gave us words like linger. I'm not playing with you no more. We're gonna do our work today. We're gonna show up so we could say hi. What's your name? Greetings. Nice to see you. It's a pleasant day. I demand it to be that way. And if God sends me someone else or something else instead, like it did earlier when it said, oh yeah, well, we found you had a heart blood clot inside your chest, so we gotta put you on blood thinner, so now we can't take care of your surgery for another 3 months. And I'm like, F you, God. F you for giving me these bumps, these hernias, these lumps, this heart that didn't work, these kidneys that suck. Apparently, that's what everybody tells me. My body that retains a stomach that looks. Ugh. Maybe I'm not doing enough work. I did stop 3 hours of my other exercise that I don't do on a regular basis anymore. Maybe I need to turn up the volume of my movement. Because if I just keep not eating to try and solve that, then how long can that last? And then when I start eating, I'm going to get it back. No, I want to master my system and resist the lack of wisdom and say, what's that you say out there? All of you telling me how I should do it. Thank you. Thank you all for giving me all the different ideas. Now I can try them. Speaking of try, try and breathe in as far as you can. This is hold your breath time. Go. Look around with your eyes as you're holding your breath. It hurts. It hurts. Let it out. You filled your lungs up. Mm-mm. Good job. You used your capacity. Good job. You gotta be silly. That's what I remember when I was sitting in front of the 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds and 4s and 5s and 6s and 7s and 8s and 9s, 10, teaching them yoga. Yoga. Why do you do yoga? I do yoga so I can jump on a mat or not and become a bunch of different animals and objects and plants and moons. Yeah. It's the best workout combination of, just body weight though. I mean, you could do it with weights too. Yeah, I don't do weights, I do body weight, but other people do weights with that too. Hardcore. Parkour. Gotta go. Anyway, time to go. Time to say no more, Mr. Nice Guy. It's time for my mind to realize. Where did I put those gloves? Clean out your closets, clean out your cars, clean out your drawers, clean out your windows, clean out your everything. Become the one that's aware. You don't want to? Then pay someone to do it so you can see different. Because you keep seeing the nasty things through your nasty visuals because that's all you're allowing around you. Oh, well, how do I get out of that? You just start by cleaning your surroundings. Clean your hands, clean your face, clean your neck, clean your back. Well, I ain't got no shower. Just use a sink, use a creek, use the water, splash it back on yourself. Remember that we all came from here. Humans come from where there's nothing, remember? There was no telephone poles at one time. There was no showers. There was no cars. There was no computers, no phones, no cups, no running water, other than in the rivers or the ocean or the waterfalls or the streams. That would be H2O, water, I haven't done a video like this in a while because I've been kicked down, beat down, let go, goodbye, see ya, so much by God. Yeah, God's everybody. Remember that. Remember that? Did I say that already? God is everybody and everything. Every animal, every breeze, every fart, every sneeze. Oh, did I tell you about laugh yoga? Laugh yoga. Ready? You go like this. And you go. Any kind of funny laugh you can do, as long as you do it all the way through your breath. So your lungs, those are your air tanks. So we say thanks. That's thank you in sign language. Do you know your ABCs? This is A, this is B, and this is C. C, and then this is D, and then this is E. E, and then this is F. F, and then this is G. G, and then this is H. H, and then this is I, and then this is J, and then this is K, and then this is L, and this is M, and this is N, and this is O, and this was K. Now it's P, 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 and this was Q, and now it was G. Now it's Q. It was G. Now it's Q. Q is down. K is up. P is down. G is forward or up or level or straight across, and then Q is down. R, cross your fingers. R. S, little thumb in front. T, thumb between the index and the middle finger. U, 2 fingers up. V, open those 2 fingers. W, 3 fingers up. X, bend your index. Put your thumb over your bent finger so it touches your middle finger. X. Y, pinky out, thumb out. 3 fingers bent in the middle. Other thumb and pinky are extended outward diagonally. Yay, that's Y. Y and Z. Index finger makes a letter Z in the air. There you go. Did you know that you can whistle inward and outward? Yeah, watch. Check this out. And then when you go outward, and then inward again. And outward. Three of them, right? Like in yoga class when I did P90X, that's a workout program that I did when I was coming out of being a deputy sheriff. I used to be a deputy sheriff, yeah. And I was very sad and very mad at myself because I caused that to stop. I disobeyed some order. Yeah, and then when I was in the Marine Corps, someone said I disobeyed an order, and I didn't, and I got punished. And then when in the real world, in the civilian world, when I was a deputy after 13 years of service, I was told not to go home on duty. We just had a briefing, we talked about that in briefing a couple days before in the motorcycle unit, because that's what I was in. I was a motorcycle officer. And so, lo and behold, we get told by our motorcycle sergeant, the motor sergeant, saying, hey, yeah, people have been going home a lot and not saying that they're going home and spending time there instead of on their beat, which is your stationed area where you're supposed to patrol and respond to calls, like you're the nearest person to respond to this area's calls and that kind of stuff. Because as a peace officer or a deputy sheriff, you're out there to help the world, right? Yeah, you're out there to say, hey, what's going on? We got to keep peace here. Come on now. Stop it. You guys aren't getting along. Why? What's going on? Come on, tell me about it. Let's find a peaceful solution here. What? Oh, yeah. Well, sorry. Yeah, you're speeding and stuff, You don't, and if you're speeding, that gives you a slower reaction time. Then you can run into people, and that can kill and hurt people, and then that's going to really mess up your whole day. I don't want you to have a bad day, and I don't want anybody else to either. So I'm here and coming in peace, right? I'm like a Martian on Earth because I'm coming in peace. I don't want you to have a bad day. I don't want you to be sad. I don't want you to be mad. I don't want you to hate people. I don't want you to have thoughts that, hey, I wish they were dead. I had those thoughts. I still do sometimes. Yeah, that's just part of the mind. It's a mind that's designed to fight or run, to keep you safe in a very dangerous state, which it thinks is all the time, because that's how it was designed. And you, my friend, you become the master of your mind as time goes by on Earth, as you try what? Try to breathe in deeper, try to sit with yourself and be silent and listen to the sounds of the world and recognize every sound, even your nagging and complaining and angry and not liked people around you and all that jazz. All of them are the example to you that you're a lucky soul You were chosen to come here. You were chosen to go through the things you had to go through. It was no mistake. It wasn't like, oh man, I missed that train. I hit that train. No, you were meant to miss that and you hit that. Like that movie Final Destination. It is gonna happen, son. You're meant to be who you're meant to be. The thoughts you get are not by just coincidence. You like turtles. I don't. Right? I mean, you really like turtles. I don't. Why? Because we were designed that way. Got it? Get it? Good. Let's keep going. Now, your way to happiness on this planet is to shh and listen to the shh that speaks back to you. But then it speaks back to you with the sound of everything around you, including the complete silence. Something allows your heartbeat to beat. Something allows a silence to happen. Your only purpose here, so that you can create happiness for you, is to say thank you to it. Interrupt your brain about everything else and say thank you to it. Keep saying thank you to it. Interrupt your brain over and over. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Even when you're like, oh God, why'd you do that to me? Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, thank you. Like I said, I can't do my surgery now for 3 months. And I'm like, fudge. Sorry about that. Sorry for cussing. I didn't really say the whole word, but I put the Q in there. Fuck you. You know, like in Chinese, right? Anyways. So, something to remember. Give yourself a hand. You're doing great. And put yourself a pat on the back. And that's hilarious. Don't forget, these are tattoos. People get tattoos. Now, this is an arm, and it can grow. It can get smaller. It can get more muscular. It can get less muscular. It can get tanner. It can get whiter or Caucasianer. It can get pretty white. The skin gets pretty white underneath where it hasn't hit the sun. Pretty white. Pretty white. Pretty white. So I see that whiteness up here because the hair always covers. Yeah. White. Anyways, that's just the way that comes into the world. That's your, there you go. There's your soup. Eat it. I don't want to eat it. Well, that's all there is. So you either start saying thank you and silence yourself and say thank you to every sound you hear. Like take 5 minutes and just take 1 minute. Take 30 seconds. Take 10 seconds. Take 1 second. I hear a ringing. All right, well, that's you know who calling you to say, would you please a little longer so you can receive the cool thoughts about everybody? Because you got to remember, when you wake up and your eyes go bing, or your essence goes, hello, I'm alive. Where's the dangers? Where's the dangers? That's how you breathe. That's how you think. Got it? That's how you act. That's how you be. We all do that. It's natural. It's nature. It's designed that way. Okay? So, knowing that, that's when you go, oh yeah, I'm nature and I am nuance. I'm neutron. I'm the next level. What does that mean? That means your brain is always there waiting to give you new ideas, new moments of, hey buddy, we really like you. You're really cool. I love you. I love you so much. I know you think I hate you. I know because you don't have that yet. But please embrace what you have. Really say thank you for it. That's what the whole 100 thank yous in a row is for, so that you can shut up. All those thoughts in my head that keep saying, God stinks, God hates me, God, I hate you, I hate you, God. That's why you do your thank you, God, to interrupt your hate you, God. Because you're not going to experience fun here until you start saying thank you to God. Shut up, Jason. God schmooey. God took my heart. God gave me the DNA that killed me. I'm still saying thank you to that fool. And you're all like, you're dumb, bro. You're dumb. I'm like, am I? I feel pretty darn good. I mean, I'm still here. It killed me, but it decided I would get another heart, and the heart would be strong, and I'd be able to do cool stuff that you see me do. So, back in June 2020, I couldn't do nothing. Before that, even, couldn't do squat. Couldn't brush the teeth. Couldn't stand up. Couldn't do any exercise, that's for sure. No. This little guy was like, I can't not, I can't not, bye bye. That was God's gift to me. The universe's gift. Buddha's gift. Whoever's gift it was. I don't know their name. They just gave it to me just the same. Alright, so I love you. I love you. Even if you're the worst of the worst, they call you, or the best of the best, or the ugliest of the ugliest, the smallest, the biggest, the biggest, slowest, the slowest, the fastest, the fastest, and everybody in between. You're welcome into my mind to say thank you. Into my new heart, into my old heart. I often say, well, I cared so much about the world, I broke my other heart. Couldn't fit any more people in there, so they give me a new one. Yeah, because when I did stop being a deputy, like I said, and I felt really sad, I started doing a thing called P90X. That's a 90-day workout program that you do on your own at home, yeah, or at the gym, or outside, whatever. And all you have to have is your phone, or just the book, or in your memory, because you memorized it. And you show up somewhere and you do the routine from a trained professional with other people in the class that you can watch them perform and how they perform. So you got a lot of examples of how to do it. And you can look in the mirror or you can not look in the mirror. It's up to you. You go at your own pace. That's what I did. And I learned yoga, I learned Kenpo, I learned resistance training, like weight training. I learned stretching. I learned triometrics, plyometrics. I don't think triometrics, plyometrics back then. Then I learned triometrics when they came out with version 3, like 10 years later. Yeah, I haven't done that one in a minute, but I encourage you to say thank you and interrupt that brain of yours, okay? Say thank you and interrupt it. That's all you gotta do. See you soon. Hopefully.